Happiness can be a blessing, but it can also be a trap. Sometimes, the things that shine brightest last the shortest. And sometimes what feels ordinary carries the greatest treasure of all. This is the story of a jungle, its animals, and how the promise of instant joy nearly destroyed everything they had. In a green and peaceful jungle, animals lived as one family. They farmed together, they played together, they celebrated together. Their life was simple, yet full of laughter. One day, a passerby entered the jungle. He smiled and said, "You all think you are happy, but you are missing something important. There is a cave nearby. Whoever enters it will feel endless joy, like heaven itself, but only for one day." The animals froze. A monkey burst into laughter. "Ha, what a joke. Next you will tell us, the cave gives diamonds too." A deer smirked. "Maybe tomorrow you'll say it turns donkeys into kings." The animals roared with laughter, but a fox whispered seriously, "What if it's true? Shouldn't we try?" The laughter died. The jungle grew silent. The cave stood close by, dark and mysterious. "What if someone dangerous lives inside?" muttered Squirrel. "What if we never come back?" trembled the parrot. Then the wise old owl flapped his wings and said, "Let me go first." He stepped into the darkness. Minutes crawled by. The animals held their breath. When the owl returned, his eyes sparkled, his feathers seemed to glow. "I have never felt such joy. Inside it is marvelous, brighter than the sun, sweeter than any dream." The animals gasped, but the passerby raised his hand and said, "Only one animal may enter each day." That night no one played, no one farmed. They sat in silence, restless, imagining the cave. The next morning, they lined up outside the cave. Each shouted, "I should go first." After long arguments, they chose one. But while he entered with hope, the rest waited with envy. That day, no farming was done. No laughter was heard. The following day, another was chosen. But jealousy grew sharper. The ones who hadn't gone whispered bitterly, "Why him? Why not me?" On the third day, the first fight broke out. Two animals clawed and bit each other, screaming, "It's my turn. You're cheating me." Blood stained the ground. The jungle's peace cracked. From afar, the rabbit sat quietly, chewing his carrot with tears in his eyes. He whispered to himself, "When will it be my turn? Why not me?" He watched the owl healing the wounded with water and herbs, but his own heart felt wounded with envy. The next day, another fight broke out. This time, more animals were injured. The rabbit's heart sank deeper. Each day, he hoped it would be his chance, but each day, it slipped away. He sat outside the owl's hut, watching him treat the hurt. Finally, he asked, "Owl, don't you want to go again? Don't you want to feel that joy one more time?" The owl looked at him gently and said, "I am already happy." The rabbit blinked in disbelief. How? How can you be happy without the cave? Teach me. I want to feel joy too, even before my turn comes." The owl smiled, then stopped waiting. Start living. Work with your paws. Harvest the land. Water the plants. Help others. Happiness is not hidden in a cave. It grows in the soil of small actions. The rabbit frowned. "But I am small. I cannot farm alone. We always work together." The owl replied, "Do what you can. Maybe you cannot harvest great fields, but even a single carrot, even a single flower can bring joy. In small achievements, great happiness is born." The rabbit tried. At first, it felt useless. Watering plants seemed boring. Digging soil seemed heavy. But the owl stayed with him. They laughed in the fields. They splashed in the river. They watched sunsets together. Slowly, the rabbit's sadness melted. He smiled again. He laughed again. He felt alive again. One day, a wounded animal groaned to the owl, pointing at the rabbit. "Why does he look so happy?" Even though he never went into the cave, the owl replied, "Because he stopped chasing happiness for a day and started building it for a lifetime." Days passed. The jungle became emptier, darker. No one worked. No one played. Their food stocks ran out. Hunger spread. Weakness grew. At last, regret filled their voices. For one day of joy, we broke our friendship. For one day of joy, we forgot our work. And now we may starve. They sat together, weak and ashamed. At that moment, the rabbit arrived, pulling a cart full of carrots, fruits, and flowers. "Come with me," he said softly. He led them to a small field, green, alive, abundant with food. Vegetables and fruits stretched before their eyes like a miracle. The animals wept. This was heaven, not inside a cave, but in the field they had abandoned. They looked at the rabbit and the owl, playing in the sunlight, eating together in peace. And finally, they understood. The cave gave joy for a day, but left behind emptiness. The rabbit's field gave joy for life, because it was built, not borrowed. Instant happiness is a trap. It burns bright, but it fades quickly. True happiness is a fortress. It is built from small actions, daily care, and the courage to grow. The cave promised heaven for one, but the field became heaven for all. The question is, will you keep chasing fleeting sparks? Or will you build your own fortress of unshakable joy? Instant joy is a trap. Real happiness must be built. Remember, life is the journey, wisdom is the guide. This is Drive by Wisdom. See you in the next story. And do not forget to like the video, share, and subscribe.